Hello and welcome back to the studio. I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving. Ours was pretty quiet. It was just Lim and I, but we enjoyed taking Charlie for a walk and having some nice food, watching movies, and just enjoying each other at home. But I do know that this time of year can be very hectic for some and very distracting for myself. And I'm always thinking about ways that I can keep my journaling practice going, especially during these times. So I start to think about easy ways that I can do that. And I often will set some parameters when I'm feeling like I am kind of getting away from my journaling practice. So a while back, probably a couple of years ago, I used to do a lot of gratitude journaling. I would do it every morning. And I thought, okay, that's like an easy way to get back into just doing some writing and some thinking. But I also wanted to incorporate some art journaling into that. So I came up with a set of prompts for myself, which I'm going to share with you. And I thought, okay, I'll just use these prompts as a guide. I will do a tiny bit of writing. I'll set a timer and do a tiny bit of writing every day. And then I will do something super simple in one of my journals. So I have this junk journal that I made a while back. It's just filled with different kinds of pages, and I have kind of played with it a little bit, and I thought, you know what, this is a great opportunity to actually start using this journal. So my thinking is that I will choose a prompt, do a tiny bit of writing, add that writing into this journal, and then add some collage or something, but just within a certain amount of time. So collage is the easiest thing, the quickest thing that I can do. If I just have some papers, I can just, assemble them in some way quickly and then just add them into that journal and, keep that practice going. So I recently also organized my collage drawer, or one collage drawer. That was just, wow, out of control. And so I have this plastic storage underneath a table, and this drawer was just full of papers, just like out of control papers. So what I've done, not too pretty, but it's organized now, I've just put them into different Ziploc bags. So I have papers that are painted and mark making papers. I have medium-sized scraps. I have smaller scraps, and then I just made some like folios with larger pieces of paper underneath there. So now I can see what I have, and what I'm going to do is just grab one of these bags, probably this one full of all of these scraps, and I am going to use those for the journaling. Okay, so here is the list that I created. So it is my gratitude journal prompt list, and you can see that they are grouped into categories. So I've put them into everyday moments and small joys, home, comfort and winter warmth, creativity, inspiration and practice, and then people, connection, nature, body and presence, and things to look forward to, and setting intentions. So I have them grouped this way with, each day, like 25 days of doing this kind of journaling. I also just made a list so that I could cut them up and then choose randomly, which is what I'm going to do and how I am going to go about using these prompts. So I've cut them all into little strips, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to fold them up and just put them in this little cup. And then each day I will choose from the cup randomly, and I kind of like that idea better than doing it in order. Also, I may not do it every single day for 25 days, but I'm hoping that I get through most of them in December. So that is what I'm gonna do. So they are all folded up in this cup, and I wanted to show you how I plan to use them. So I have really basic, simple materials. I have a glue stick. I have this, it's a disposable fountain pen, Precise Varsity Pilot. And I have some papers that I plan to use for actually writing out what I am grateful for, and then I will probably cut that up and then add it to the junk journal. And then I have my bag of scraps. So I'm going to choose one randomly, and let's see. What is something that made you feel connected to others? So I am really grateful for two of my very good artist friends. One is a fine artist, painter, and the other is a writer. And we've created a mastermind group where we meet once a month, but we also sometimes meet up weekly to do admin work together. And so much of what I do is solitary work. And so I am so very grateful that they are in my life and that we get to share this creative journey together. So I will write a little bit about those two people, and then I'm going to add those things into my journal. Is it. So now I've done my little journaling for the day, and I feel like I've done some thoughtful reflection and expressed some gratitude, and got to do a tiny bit of creative collage. Super simple, quick, but it's going to keep my practice going. So I'm happy with that. So if you don't want to do the collaging, you can just keep these little prompts somewhere like by your bed or by the sofa with a small little notebook, and you can just kind of jot down your gratitude thoughts for the day and not do the collaging bit. But I do love doing this, and I like that I am not spending a lot of time, so I am not overthinking it at all. So this is just for me. It's a place that I can just play without thinking, and I think it's perfect for this kind of practice. So I hope you join me, and I will share my progress in the next video. So my plan is to do this daily. We'll see how that goes, and I will share here in my weekly video how that's going. I'll share how I am incorporating the writing and the collaging into that junk journal. And I invite you to do the same. So this is super informal. I am leaving a link to the PDF below. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to hashtag me or anything like that. This is just a gift to you to say thank you so much for being here, and for letting me share this little corner of my creative world with you. And I hope it encourages you to do your own journaling. And if you do, I'd love to hear about it. But again, no pressure. And yeah, let's see what we get up to in the next weeks. Have a really wonderful weekend. Bye.